Yo, what's up, guys? How are you doing today? I'll be talking about the Patriots going ahead and signing Milton Williams and Carlton Davis. Also, briefly talk about both Morgan Moses and Robert Spillane as well. So, Milton Williams is a Patriot. Carlton Davis is a Patriot. Those deals are 4-104 for Milton Williams, who was a Panther for a little bit. I was scared. I was like, no. But he came to the Patriots. Thank the heavens. Carlton Davis, 3 years, $60 million. Robert Spillane, 333. And Morgan Moses, 3 years, 24. So last season, last season, Milton Williams graded out as the second best pass rusher in the NFL with 219 defensive linemen. Now, the run defense is not ideal, but we need guys to get to the quarterback. The Patriots have one of the worst pass rushing players in the NFL. We had our leading sack leaders, were Keon White, who started off with like 4 sacks in the first 2 weeks, and Dietrich Wise Jr., who both had 5 sacks together. They had 10 sacks combined. And I'm hearing people cry about the Harold Landry contract. Yes, he's not a great passer. Yes, he had less than a 5% pass rush win rate, but he had 9 sacks. We had our 2 leading sack leaders, again, had 9, had 10. That's insane. So Milton Williams graded out last season as the second best pass rusher in the NFL out of 219 defensive linemen. Now, run defense, like I mentioned, 167th out of 219. Not ideal. 12 tackles, 6 sacks, 7 assists, 1 forced fumble. He had the 5th most forced fumbles in the NFL, 17th most sacks. Not in the NFL by pass rushers, obviously. 23rd hits, he had 6. Batted pass, he had 1. Didn't play too many snaps, though. 500, which is only 63rd. So overall, it was really good. Now you have a defense with Christian Gonzalez, Keon White, Christian Barmore, Kyle Duggar, Jabril Peppers, just to name a few guys in that defense. That defensive line is coming around. Hopefully, we get that guy Abdul Carter. That would be amazing because the Patriots pass rush is genuinely god awful. So next move, Carlton Davis, 3 years, $60 million. Now, Carlton Davis wasn't really a guy I had on my mind, to be honest. I was thinking of, Byron Murphy Jr., DJ Reed. But Carlton Davis, not bad. He graded out last season overall in terms of coverage. Let's go overall first. Overall, 29th among corners, pass rush, 55th, run defense, 26th, coverage, 38th, total tackles, he had 49, which is 41st among 223 corners. He had 2 picks, which is his top 15, so that's pretty good. He allowed 43 catches, which was 44th, and he's now opposite to Christian Gonzalez, who I think is one of the worst top 10 cornerbacks in all of football. He was 10th in forced fumbles with 1, 24th in stops, 15th in picks with 2, like I mentioned, and he also had 6 pass breakups as well. Played 697 snaps, only played 1 pass rush snap, 468 coverage snaps, and overall had a pretty solid season for the Lions and just cashed in the former Buck with the New England Patriots. So now let's talk a little bit about Robert Spillane. So Robert Spillane, obviously he's known more so for his defense. Steelers fans have told me he's not too great in coverage. Obviously the former Raider as well, but just a high energy guy, a guy that just makes sense for a team that is coached by Mike Vrabel and is going to play tough, and Robert Spillane is going to be one of the leaders of this defense. Do not get it twisted. So Robert Spillane last season had the 3rd most tackles amongst linebackers with 110. He had 2 sacks, which was 26 among linebackers, 47 assists, which is 3rd best. Now his coverage is bad. He's not a coverage linebacker. He's phenomenal against the run. He was 8th best against the run, with a grade of 87.3 amongst, again, 189 linebackers. And he also had a coverage grade, which is terrible, 137th of 189 with a 48.8% coverage grade. It's not ideal at all. Overall grade 66, pass rush 40th, run defense, like I mentioned, 8th. Definitely great. Played a lot of snaps, played the 4th most snaps with 1,093. 3rd most tackles, 3rd most assists, 26th in sacks, 21st in pressures, 6th most cover snaps with not playing well in the coverage. That's not ideal. I'm not trying to see Robert Spillane on those like tight ends or God forbid a wide receiver. I'm trying to see Robert Spillane occasionally get into the quarterback, dominate against the run. So for that, cool. He's about to enter his 8:30 season as well. So very, very interesting. So last one we want to talk about Morgan Moses, New England Patriots. Now Morgan Moses is a veteran. He's about, I believe he's like 34 years old. He's actually better against the pass, which is better. Patriots should be hopefully more of a pass-heavy team, but nobody wants to sign with us as a free agent wide receiver. Haha, Chris Godwin. So Morgan Moses. Let's talk about Morgan Moses, the veteran, the former Washington. I remember him a lot on Washington. Overall, he graded out as the 64th best tackle, 55th best by pass block, 72nd by run block, but the 52nd most snaps. Now, he did have 8 penalties, which is not ideal. He was 111th out of a possible 141 qualified off at the tackles. Sacks allowed, he allowed 2 sacks, which is pretty good, especially Aaron Rodgers, not a mobile quarterback. 61st of 141. There's definitely a solid sounding. I mean, you only got him for $324 million. He's not going to be a stout. I mean, hopefully he is, but he's not expected to be a stout guy. Just a guy to help the young guys out. You know, the Caden Wallace's of the world. Maybe he can help be a vet. And yeah, so he played all the snaps last season at right tackle, 723. Allowed 16 pressure, which is 74th at his position. 2 hits allowed, which is 57th. Penalties, like I said, 8th. And this is a pretty solid signing for the veteran coming over to the New England Patriots, the former Commander, Raven Jet, and now New England Patriots. So welcome to the Patriots, Morgan Moses. Obviously, the apple of the eye is going to be Milton Williams. Carlton Davis opposite Christian Gonzalez. Robert Spillane, the linebacker room with also Harold Landry, and then Morgan Moses for the offensive line. Now the Patriots need to go out, and I think it's going to be Brandon Ayuk or bust at wide receiver. I'm just seeing Yami Brown to sign a 1-year deal with the Jaguars. So interesting. $10 million. Wow. The NFL up to 12. Wow. The NFL wide receivers, they are up. And Patriots just tweeted out entering Milton, Massachusetts, I believe. So yeah, welcome to the Patriots, Milton Williams. Okay, cool. So overall, pretty solid. We got one of my 2 top targets that you absolutely love to see, and got a nice corner. Like I probably would have wanted like Byron Murphy, DJ Reed. I'll be honest, I'm not gonna be biased because he just signed with this. We're Carlton Davis, good corner. I think he's about to be 30, but good corner. Same with DJ Reed. I don't know how old Byron Murphy Jr. is, but solid. I'm not going to complain. Now get some offense. And Travis Hunter, Abdul Carter, please somehow fall to the Patriots, and life will be good. But overall, Eagles fans, Lions fans, Raiders fans, Jets fans, let me know about all of these guys that we just signed. Obviously, I'm looking at the stats. Obviously, I've watched some of these guys from afar, but I'm not really too locked into. Let me know all of that down below. Yeah. Other than that, y'all, that is the video. So go down below, drop a like, comment down below, sub up, make sure to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok. And your boy John. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, and I'm out, man. Peace.